my favorite song. I know. 3 minutes. Right now.
Okay.
Escalator.
Well, I know. But like you already have a battle. Sereny?
Yes.
So no fucks.
Say whatever you want. Whatever you want. Yeah. Say as many fucks as you want. All of them. Say all the fucks.
All the fucks.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have all the fucks.
I say, just my opinion. You already have an
I got it. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I mean, I like it. You gotta get the, you gotta listen for that. Coming back in.
Test. We are live, so it's going to be really loose. We're going to be a lot of bullshitting. Like when you guys get up here, I'll probably talk to you for a little bit. If somebody asks a question for any one of you guys online, I'll ask you. Maybe I'll make one up if nobody does.
Sereny, how long is your thing gone? Sereny's like,
There's like, I don't know, it tastes weird.
good, I like that.
Yeah, it's going to be totally loose. Like, loosey-goosey. Oh, dude, I got a mic in my hair.
Check. Testing 1. Check.
These two things that we
Check.
already don't have to do.
Testing 1, 2. Check.
Tell me to do things
Check.
I've done running.
Check, swag.
We're like hitting guitars and shit. That won't be tough. So let's not do that one. We do it sound
Check. 1,
They already
2.
tested.
Testing.
I'm good. They tested me.
Check 1. Check 2. Check. Check 1.
Yeah, you guys are gonna be in the audience. So I'm gonna call you up to the stage. Yeah.
Check. Check 1.
I mean, unless you want to sit there and like give me like a couple times.
1. Check 2.
If you want to be super corny. But you probably won't. I'll be up. Yeah. We'll keep you in the audience.
Check 1. Check 2.
That's right.
Check 1.
I like this one. Who's the keeper?
When I first met him, I thought he was quiet.
You come in the tiki with them, right? It's always super dark. Yeah. And you always have a hood on, I think.
He can hit the highest frequencies.
All right, bass. Come on. Slap with the bass. Slap with the bass.
Slap at the
Yeah,
bass.
I love you, man, or something.
Yeah.
When they're fucking going through their shit.
1 second.
You gotta put it out of the way.
Expect more people here.
They're coming.
This is the best thing to do on songs. I don't know. Not really. You've seen how I do it, though, how I know it.
like, Sereny kind of sets it up to like go to the guest, and then when you kind of tell the story, you kind of like, all right, what's coming? Yeah, if you watch it a little bit, I'm gonna say it's almost like a balance to it. You got no more walking like.
Which one are you first?
And if you have a feeling you feel like readjust the focus, yeah.
You know, fancy.
Oh, you know what? Sorry, I like this a lot.
That's what I did.
So yeah, so feel free to kind of energy.
You want to be like, sorry.
It's gonna be
I think it's a bit.
That's a hard feeling, that's fine.
No, I don't know. Actually, you have that.
Yeah, it's got to breathe.
Be careful going on that little. I just slid down.
Sorry, you want to give me some guitar?
What's that?
You want to give me some guitar on the boat?
Hi, Dan.
Hey, Dustin. Hey, Dustin. This is my brother Rob.
Oh, nice to meet you, Rob. Like crazy. I didn't even all I did was go through
Good, thank you.
comes out, she's gonna do the hosting gig with this mic. Then she's gonna sit there. Alright. She's gonna introduce the team from that position.
We're gonna keep going. The conversation.
Smack that fucker! Twitter, you hashtag the party show, thepartyshow.net, like now, that'd be awesome.
Alright, guys, thank you.
Do we have to check this at all?
Yeah, why don't you go?
I don't got a wire hooked up yet. That's all.
Oh, you're. No, I need it for the opener to get you guys. So,
Oh, you're using that same mic. Oh,
yeah, I don't have enough channels. Small one.
You guys do something quick before the comic comes out.
This sounds awesome. It's like so badass right now. It's like down, like one block down. What's the link?
Yeah.
We're Apple check that. World check.
Yeah. Don't get too excited, guys. I know. Alright, thanks for coming on. To do too many new faces here. So, general rules are try not to go to the bathroom during the show because you guys don't know the toilet pipes flow everywhere. It's distracting for Sereny to hear feces move through her house during the show. Feces, I said fisses. I don't know what I said. So then when we get into it, we're going to have a warm-up comedian come and warm you guys up before we go live. You guys excited about that? Some stand-ups up the show? Yeah! Alright, don't get too excited. You don't get too excited. Alright, everyone's coming in. Let's introduce our warm-up comedian. Everybody give it up for Dan Long!
There's school right here.
Hey, what's up, party show? Everybody getting to see here? Everybody, all right, everybody good? This is my first time here performing at the party show. Yes, in this basement that I mostly don't fit in, but it's not my first time performing in a basement. Sometimes I perform in my basement, but it's mostly just hog-tied women and children. And they don't laugh that much. They don't really say anything. I haven't fed them in weeks, but kidnapping aside, yeah, this is my first time warming up for an internet show. I like the internet. We've done some pretty creative routes with lesbians, which I've always appreciated. A little worried about getting a virus and having to eat spam. Internet jokes. I thought they would kill. Actually, the first time I ever did stand up like a show was in the basement of a McDonald's. It was like a big McDonald's that had a basement section. That's where I did stand-up comedy. I can't really think of a worse venue for comedy or dinner. But I don't know. Here I am to warm up for the show. It was probably as good a time as any to tell you guys that I'm thinking about killing myself. Not in this basement. I couldn't fucking I just like dangle. With that chair, I could just stand on that chair. But I'm thinking about killing myself. It's not because I'm like depressed. It's not because I'm like sad or anything. Nobody ever has to talk to me after the show. Nobody does anyway. So, but like, yeah, I'm thinking about killing myself because I want people to think I'm a badass. Nobody's ever thought that about me because I look like somebody glued spaghetti together and then put this fairly fashionable outfit on. But I've never been a badass. Always wanted to be. I feel like if I kill myself in the right way, I can accomplish that. So, here's the plan. I'm going to hang myself, not in here, and underneath there's going to be a note. 2 words, each letter underlined individually. It's going to say Sleeping Butte with the last letter missing. So whenever the cops come in, they'll see the note, and then they'll see my body, and they'll be like, whoa, he was a hardcore hangman player. He played for keeps. Like the Russian roulette of hangman. He's tough, is what they'll say. And then my girlfriend will be in the corner crying. She'll be like, why? The only letter he needed was why. Who's even playing against? He's such a badass. There's one thing I want to do before I kill myself. Just one thing. I want to get a tattoo on my chest of like a recipe for a meal. So like whenever the coroner is like examining my body, they'll be like, man, it's a shame whenever we lose him so young, but God damn if that doesn't look like a delicious peppercorn chicken. Am I right? That's how coroners talk. Am I right? So I'm tall, right? That's been established with my chair opener. But I'm a tall guy. And sometimes I like being tall, but not always. One thing I really don't like about being tall is I hate when people come up to me and say, hey, you're tall. Do you play basketball? Because that's not fair. Because I can't do that to other people. I can't go up to someone and say, hey, you're fat. Do you see me wrestle? Or, hey, you're in a wheelchair. How'd you do with the Special Olympics? Too soon? Or, hey, you're Mexican. How'd your chicken do at the cockfight? With any pesos? I have to buy a burrito. Not when I said that. There's another thing I don't like about being tall is like people ask me how tall I am and I'll be like 6'7", and they'll go, oh really? That's cool. I have an uncle that's tall. They'll go, oh yeah, I have a brother that's tall. The appropriate response to me should be, I don't give a fuck. That's not interesting. But instead, whenever they're like, oh, I have a tall brother, I'm like, Bill, right? I'm like, yeah, we met at the meeting last Thursday. I'm like, yeah, we had our intro to volleyball course followed by a high shelves PowerPoint. We met after that. Like, I don't give a fuck if you have a tall uncle. Really, you have a tall brother? Can I get his number? I have to know where he gets pants. I work at a newspaper. Do you guys remember those? We work on the new internet, I don't know. But I work in a newspaper, and I put together the sports section. And part of my job requires me to put NASCAR results on the sports pages. Anybody here NASCAR fans? You guys were way too educated. NASCAR fans. Yeah, I have to put NASCAR results on the sports pages, and as a result, our readers have kind of wrongly assumed that I both enjoy and understand the sport. So recently, I was out at a restaurant, and one of our readers comes up to me and that knows me, and he goes, "Hey Dan, what was your favorite race this year?" And I said, "Caucasian." Same as last year. It's been my running favorite for 25 years. It's just how I was raised. I don't know what his favorite was. He was a fellow cracker, and he's just, I don't know. It's an NASCAR. They don't even allow other races in there. They barely allow women in it. That's my Danica Patrick bit right there. One time in my 10th grade geometry class, I memorized pi. This is a true story. I memorized pi to 100 places, and then I recited it in front of the entire class, which was beneficial because it freed me up from having to memorize any girl's phone number in that class. And once it spread through the school, it freed me up from having to memorize girls' phone numbers in any class. If I ever write a book on how to not get laid in high school, I would say memorizing and reciting would probably be chapter 1. It might even crack the prologue. It's that pertinent. Pertinent, big word. Yeah, they're listening. I love this. Nobody ever listens to me. There's another thing in high school that still bugs me to this day. There was a question I got wrong during Black History Month. I've always said it should be longer. It should be 2 months. Like, I can't learn it all in a month. Like, it was a question I got wrong. It was a fill-in-the-blank question I got marked wrong, and it pissed me off. I'll tell you guys the question. It said, what person became famous for being disobedient on a bus? And I wrote Keanu Reeves. Have you never watched Speed before? I mean, fuck Rosa Parks. It's not the best joke in the that. I just always wanted to have a joke where I said fuck Rosa Parks. Always wanted to bash Rosa Parks. It's actually why I got into comedy. Rosa Parks, Harriet Tubman, Frederick Douglass. I could keep going, but I wrote a rhyme. I wrote a rhyme. Do you guys want to hear a rhyme? Not like poetry, but not slam poetry, like regular edition. Whenever I was in college, I'm not rhyming yet. Whenever I was in college, just in case you guys didn't know how it works. Whenever I was in college, they used to put these flyers up on walls and bulletin boards that had a hotline that girls could call if they were either worried or if they had just found out they had become pregnant. Like, what girl wants to call that number? Like, so I thought, as an alternative to these girls, I created a fun rhyme about what they should do about their baby based on what the father is like. So any girls here are pregnant, I hope this helps. If the father is short, you should abort. If the father is rich, get a ring from him, bitch. If the father is a man who is homeless and smelly, have a friend punch you hard in the head. If the father is a man who lacks in bravery, have the child, but sell it to slavery. If you became pregnant for no reason, and there never was a father, your kid might be Jesus. You can test him on water. That last one was Anthony Mary's in the audience. So that's all the time I got tonight. You guys have been awesome. Thank you guys.
That's a commercial. Benny. Which side should I
In the front, yeah, I know. I just grabbed the one. I wasn't sure.
You remove the microphone to the side.
That was fucking great, Jim. It was awesome.
And was this? It's not running.
My,
hot, is it? It looked like it was.
No, yours are.
Yes.
You decide, man.
I'm still walking fast.
Where do you think he's going?
What you gotta do? Hey, what's up?
That's really good. I think it's good.
Are you comfortable?
Yeah.
It's hey,
Travis?
I'm Travis.
That shit is hilarious. Yeah. You can't fail. Our education has a good. I
Ladies and gentlemen, Sereny!
I'm live! We're live for the first time! Hey guys, what's up? Everybody make sure you are tweeting at Slurreny, #ThePartyShow. We are going to be live all night. We have such a good show for you. Thank you guys so much for coming out. Zawodni's here. Yeah. Misaligned Mind is here. Jim Krenn is in the house. And a lot of dudes. There's a lot of dudes here tonight. Before we get going, I just want to shout out, I got a bunch of friends here tonight with birthdays. You guys want to come up for a second? We're going to sing happy birthday to all the motherfuckers. Happy birthday. Come on, look at all these guys. Everybody, this is my friend Ziggy, and he is 13 today.
12.
This is Eric, he's 42. Jared, how old are you today? I don't know.
40.
40! Jim, don't feel so bad. You're not the oldest motherfucker here. Zarin, how old are you today?
24.
24, alright. Can we give these guys a nice happy birthday? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy Alright, I got about 45 minutes before my leg hair starts going back, so we're going to bring out Zawodni, who's going to do some stand-up for you guys. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Alright, let's do it!
Get ready. Yeah.
Zawodni.
Real crazy.
Oh, is this even on? This thing is on. How's everybody doing? I'm Zawodni. Perfect. I know what you guys are thinking. I got a very handsome face. It sucks that it's just attached to this grotesque body. I look like Robin Thicke if his middle name was Is. So my hey just makes me look more like Fat Albert. I look like Leonardo DiCaprio if he was what like ate Gilbert Grape physically. Or I just look like the fat gay guy at Target. That always knows something about what you bought. Like, oh, I just love these shirts. These are great. You'll look good in these. Confidence from the guy at Target here. First thing I wanted to share with people here tonight is that I actually just recently got arrested last week. Anybody ever been arrested? Sure. Sereny's been arrested. I got arrested though for what I thought was like an unfair reason. I got arrested for playing one of my favorite games to play. It was thunderstorming last week, so of course I stripped down fully naked and curled up into a ball and went on the street to play Fat Terminator. And you would not believe how really far-fetched that movie is. Serious. I mean, Cyborg from the future, yeah, that's probably going to happen. But the police response times in those films, far inaccurate. Took them like an hour and a half of Arnold Schwarzenegger blowing up cars and shooting people for like one cop to show up. They're on my street in like 3 minutes and one hasta la vista baby tasing me in front of my neighbors. But I didn't care, you know, they're all looking at me on their stoops. I looked right at all my neighbors naked, getting put in the back of a car. I said, don't worry, I'll be back. I'm a pretty big rap music fan, if you couldn't tell by my Smash Mouth hair. My favorite rapper of all time is Biggie Smalls. And I read an article about Biggie Smalls they released like 15 years after his murder. And in these documents, they tell you what was in Biggie's pockets on the day that he died, which I thought was super interesting. Like Biggie, he had his driver's license on him, that's normal. He had his pen on him, which is normal. But then it got more interesting. Like Biggie Smalls had 0.95 grams of weed on him, which my first thought is, who had the balls to store Biggie Smalls on a gram? Seriously. And then he had 3 condoms on him, which I thought was cool, because even if you weren't familiar with Big or his music and you were the cop that found him, you're still a little bit impressed by his intentions for the night, right? The cop was like, oh my gosh, Like this guy was planning on hooking up with 3 different chicks tonight or tripling up with one skank. Either way. But then I start thinking about this, right? I start thinking about this when I'm reading an article. I'm like, wait a second, when I die, they're probably going to check my pockets. So I started rustling through my jeans. I had like 2 old McDonald's French fries, an empty wallet, and a ticket stub to the movie Les Miserables. Yeah, somebody would have came in my house and killed me. The cops wouldn't have been as cool as they were with Big Spotty. No! They'd have been like, oh, this fat French fry saving bastard spent his last $10 to see Wolverine in a musical. No, zip him up, nothing to see here. But I learned my lesson. I didn't die that day, so now I come prepared every day of my life. I walk around with like ninja stars and 12 condoms in my pocket. I know that's a dangerous game to play, ninja stars and condoms bouncing around in the same pocket. It's a risk I'm willing to take. Baby ain't gonna show me up, believe that. Shouldn't have judged the hair, people. I'm a thug. I was driving the other day, and I heard this advertisement come on the radio that kind of bothered me, and it actually made me feel bad for casinos, because I find that they're the only business that ethically has to discourage their best customers. Right? Like the advertisement comes on, and it's like, problem gamblers. These men, they can lose their house, they can lose their job, they can even lose their family. Like, okay, you're allowed to have that ad, but you should also let them have, like, the pro gambling ad, you know, the guy that's like, man, I love gambling! I won this dude's house, job, and family last night. Idiot bet his smoking hot wife on a pair of nines. It's a way cooler way to get kids in sex or adoption. You have like a barbecue, like a 15 kids fluttering around. My buddies are like, running a daycare? No, hot hand and blackjack, who knew? But I love the 7-year-old who's feeding them Jello shots all night. That's what I'll do with kids. They love Jello. That's not even the most annoying commercial to me lately that I've been hearing. The one is actually on TV. It's one of those anti-texting and driving commercials. They don't want you to text and drive anymore, right? And I think that's good, I guess. I do it all the time. I don't care. I guess it could be dangerous. But the commercial is unethical, right? Like, it's this guy, and he's talking into the camera, and he's all messed up and brain damaged because he got into an accident because he was texting behind the wheel. And he said something along the lines of, "Didn't want to tag before my accident." And then it shows you the text, and it just said, "Where are you?" And the "are you" wasn't even spelled out, and there wasn't even a question mark at the end. Come on, right? You guys are quiet for the same reason I am, because clearly there was something wrong with that dude before the accident. You couldn't choose the I'm having an asshole, and I play Word with Friends and drive. And I drive a stick shift, and I'm usually kind of high. Thanks, you repeated it. Perfect. Now I know why some of you are really quiet. I know karma exists, and I'll probably be like the first person in this room to get in an accident because of texting and driving. But my commercial is going to be far more embarrassing, right? It's going to be like, "Dance with the tank, I just had the thing." Say a picture of your boobs! More embarrassing, yes, but at least it'll be properly punctuated, unlike that retards. You guys are sick. I just said it. I'm a single guy, but I did used to have a girlfriend, and my last girlfriend was where I learned that I'm like truly kind of a jealous guy. Like I found out that I was jealous when we went out to a fancy restaurant for a date, and we ran into somebody that has a boyfriend that your girlfriend knows you just never ever want to meet. Right? We get right to the restaurant. She immediately sees this guy, walks over to him. He's like a good-looking guy, late 20s, early 30s, better looking than me. Looks like he could actually provide for and shit. I'm like, this is her ex-boyfriend. There goes date night, right? This is her ex-boyfriend. And they're over there talking, and she's like gesturing over to me, saying something along the lines of like, "Yeah, there's what I'm with now." So I start sucking in and doing my sexy face, like, this is apparently Asian. Right? But then she does something to put me at ease. She goes, "All right, I'll talk to you later, Dr. Bob." And I'm like, "Dr. Bob, it's your dentist, it's your family doctor. This guy's nobody." So I'm like, "Hey, your dentist, he seemed like a pretty nice guy." And she said, "No, that wasn't my dentist. That was my gynecologist." To me, that was even worse than it being an ex-boyfriend, because at least if it was an ex-boyfriend, I could pretend that they hadn't had sex or they had a small dick. But I know for a fact, not only did that man see my girlfriend's vagina, he's been in there 4 inches deeper than I'll ever imagine. There never went date night, people. She's trying to talk about regular things you talk to your boyfriend about on a date. Like, hey, how was work? Work was fine. How's your gynecologist, huh? Is he a good gynecologist? What's up with all that Dr. Bob first name shit, huh? How many times a year do you go see this guy? 2 times a year? That seems like a lot. I don't go see a dick doctor 2 times a year. I don't have health insurance. She was cool though, man. She was cool. She like let me like snap out like that. She's like, you know what? You need to relax. I'm going to the bathroom. I said the bathroom. That's bullshit. You're going for a free checkup from the Pussy Whisperer table. Bottom line there, if you're gonna be a gynecologist, you need to either be like an old man, a woman, or a burn victim. Nobody's gonna make me jealous of Denny's. That wasn't even why that girl broke up with me. The reason that girl broke up with me is just because I used to like try to expose her biggest fear, which I thought was the most bizarre fear. She was afraid that her life was going to turn out to be like the movie The Sixth Sense, and people she talked to were just going to be actually dead, right? Like she was talking to dead people, so like I love that. Every time somebody new that she introduced me to came around, I would just ignore the shit out of them for like the first 2.5 hours, and then I was real cold. And you know, she finally snapped out, and I think that was what put her over the edge. And she had to do something real vindictive when she broke up with me. She was like, Ray, we're done. And by the way, I've been sleeping with your best friend, Mitch. I said, I can't believe you'd say that, because Mitch has been dead for 13 years. I find it tough now, though. Now that I am single, I find it tough because I can't even talk to girls in social situations because they just like preemptively treat me terribly. Like the last girl I went up to at a club, I said, hey, excuse me, and before I got another word out, she was like, get out of here, ugly, my boyfriend's here, I'll mess you up. I said, all right, that's great, but you're sitting on my coat. And she felt bad, like she genuinely felt awful. She's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry, here, take your coat. I didn't mean anything by it, I just didn't know what your intentions were. Because in her head, she thought the only reason I came up to talk to her was because I was trying to get her pants. It sucked. She was absolutely right. I was just trying to sleep with her. However, silver lining, I got a new coat that night. That sparkly bootylicious jean jacket goes great with these shoes. That's why I'm not good at just going up to a girl and meeting her in public or going on dates. That's why I've done the online thing. Anybody done the online or went to the websites? Anybody done that? No. Well, I've done it. I'm not embarrassed because did you know that there are actually women on those registered sex offenders websites and it gives you their address? I'm cleaning up. I just find out where they live and walk up and down their street looking vulnerable as hell. You know what I mean? One of those little propeller hat suspenders and a big line. But be careful, people. Be careful, fellas out there that are going to go home and get on the net and try to look up some strange. There's pictures on those profiles. And as I found out the hard way, Kim can apparently be a man's name. Yeah. Rip those suspenders right off my back, and I don't want to tell you what he did with that lollipop. Let's just say, I wish I would have brought a tom-tom. All right, hey, thank you guys so much.
Thanks, Ray. That was awesome. Guys, we're going to cut some commercial, but first... All right, we're good. We're right back with Jim Krenn.
But first, let me take this selfie. I'll go too far, everybody.
Yeah, guys. Do we want Jim Jim's going to walk out?
Yeah. Well, you wanted to go to commercial first. You just did an intro. You're supposed to sit down and introduce from the desk like that. You introduce them and we have the lights and stuff. Alright, so yeah, you're introducing from your desk. When you come back. You're going to stay here, open up on her. Make sure you can hear there's like a door. So, come back and she makes it. Introduce Jim. As soon as you introduce Jim, turn around, like hide back here. Start here. like, oh, Jim Krenn. They're walking out there. Yeah. Just enough to just to get out of the way. We're gonna embrace. Yeah, just gonna wake you up. Get embrace it, and then you come back to your spot. No, the problem is the way it's lit. Actually, that was a tough problem for your comedians. They're talking.
Yeah.
We're fine. We're fine up here.
Number 2.
I know.
How long are these commercials? 16 minutes.
16? That's not true. For real, how much time do we have?
Which we can see them. Catch them through.
We can walk. I mean, there's a delay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it won't matter.
Okay.
Should I keep my? I'm really hot. Should I keep my? Sarah, should I keep it up or down? Up or down? You know, just up or down. All right.
There you go. Sereny, there's a bag behind you to the left.
You want me to zoom out when Jim says?
Yeah. I mean, just look back and forth. If you want to get back into the truck, if you see your
I like your hair. Yeah, I've had it.
I'll advise that for one child.
What do you want more of, I think?
It's going back. Try to follow the conversation.
What does my skin look like? Does my skin look bad? Am I washed out? Dustin, what? Am I washed out?
Alright, when I say we're live, everyone saw applauding, and then you go. Here we go, and we're live!
We are back. It's my pleasure to introduce to you. We've been waiting for this for a long time. Everybody, Pittsburgh legend, Jim Krenn. Bring him out.
Thank you. Thanks for having me on.
Mike's kissed.
Appreciate it. I know,
Nice little
really.
Mike kiss there.
Oh, well, thanks for having me. My God, I gotta tell you guys, it's, I've been doing comedy and radio for a long time, and I remember when I was, I don't want to get emotional right off the bat, but I know
You're wearing black.
I was a little kid, and, I remember sitting on my dad's lap and saying I want to be an entertainer, and he looked at me and I said, I dream that one day I'm going to play basement and drum.
You made it! You're here.
So thank everybody, you know?
Started from the bottom.
I know, and I ended up mine with my laundry over there. I slave washer. Hear noise in the driver's cycle. So I get to meet the bear too.
Stephen Colbert. There he is, my co-host.
Yes. Which, by the way, Stephen has the same face expression when I get a prostate exam.
That's good. That's a good look.
Poor little guy.
You look good on the couch. I like the black on black on black.
Yeah. Huh.
I gotta ask you something. I have a question.
Yes.
Do you dye your hair?
Yes, I do.
And your eyebrows too?
I do.
I knew it.
Yeah. If I didn't, I'd look 95.
95. Is it your birthday today?
Yes, it is my birthday.
Ah, another one. Sorry.
It's funny, yeah. I'm not since 30 years old or 33 or whatever, and your birthday, like you guys are young. You turn 50, it's over. It's like It's true. Yeah, really. The only reason I'm doing this show, I love Sereny. She's very talented. But the only reason I'm here is because it's live on a Sunday night. And I got out of the house and don't have to watch Lifetime with my wife.
Oh.
I love my wife.
Wife time. You don't like wife time?
I don't.
It's time with your wife on Lifetime. It's wife time.
Yes. But I'll tell you what, the weird thing is when you turn 50, you see like a little insight. Like when I was a kid, I was like your age, like 22, 23, and I'd watch the news. And then there'd be a guy in the news going, a man was found in the river today, found his body, he was 50 years old. That was your age, they'd be like, he lived a long time.
No, he made it.
Ain't that much time left there. I turned 50, I see guys 75, like, want to work out together? You want to spot me?
Funny. Well, tell me about what you've been doing lately. I mean, we've been hanging out a lot.
Yes.
We're bros now.
A regular guest on our show.
Mm-hmm.
Jim Krenn, No Restrictions, new podcast. We've had on for a year. And thanks to everybody out there. Appreciate that. So I love Pittsburgh, so I love this area. It's my hometown, born and raised, and I wanted to stay here even after the radio thing. I got a call, fortunately, from some people at the Sideshow Network, great company. Through Tommy Chong and George Lopez, all these great shows they have on their podcast network, and asked myself and my partner, Dave Settlemyer, we put together a partnership with them to do our show, and I get to stay in Pittsburgh, get to record my show, send it out to LA, and go out to LA every few months and visit and stuff. So, yeah, I'm a Pittsburgh boy till I die. That's why I love the city. It's the most unique city in the world, isn't it?
The city loves
Yeah.
you.
It is. Yeah. And we're only city, I know. We're the only city we're proud of it, right? The subway that goes a block on.
To a
It's great. You know, a lot of people come in from out of town. It really does go a block. Yeah. I mean, you know when someone's not really from Pittsburgh, when they have like they want to ride the incline. So we've never ridden, right? The only time you ride the incline, right, is if you're shit faced. You gotta play right on Mount Washington. And that one incline, the other one goes in the woods. I don't even know where the hell they go. People going in there.
To the
mountains. Yeah, that's terrible. Yeah, but anyway, so I get to do this show, and I got some great comedians around me, these really young, talented guys. Terry Jones, John Evans, Mike Wysocki, Josh Foley is our producer, and Corey Gale, Wayne Wow, and Ryan the intern.
Predator the intern.
Mergia, and Dave Settlemyer. It's like a team effort. We do it every week, and Sereny's on a lot. Anytime someone can't do the show or is on the road, Sereny comes in.
I'm Plan B.
Yes.
I'm also not on Plan B.
We realize if all guys need a perspective on something.
Yeah.
You know, just to get something.
Yeah, like the morning after pill.
Exactly.
Like Plan B.
You gotta see that show. Morning after pill. Just kill. But yeah, no, it's fun. It's fun doing the podcast. There are no restrictions.
None at all. I thought there was totally going to be restrictions.
I know, as you know, we have you on, so there's no.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? Restrictions.
You can get weird on this show if I want
you
to.
can do anything you want.
Mm-hmm. No, it's fun podcasting.
I just realized, are there restrictions? Is there a cat in my house?
Are you high? Did somebody get Jim Krenn high?
I don't even know.
No, there's no cat here. I'm allergic to
It
cats.
could be an acid back from the 80s. Acid comes back.
She's always trying to steal.
Cat appeared out of nowhere. Hello, cat. How are you? Is it because I'm wearing black? You want to roll over?
She's like, maybe. That's also her name.
Yeah. What's her name?
Maybe.
Maybe. How are you? I'm the cat whisperer.
Oh, well, I thought that was Ray's girlfriend's gynecologist. That's maybe, and she wants to be on TV.
Dog whisperer was huge. He's doing that. I
thought I could do that. I have 4 dogs. They don't listen. They're looking like fuck.
You have dogs, right, Jim?
I am bonding with this guy. This is my buddy now.
That-
Pick him up.
Oh, yeah.
Is he gonna claw my eyes out on the
She
show?
might, maybe. That's why her name is Maybe, because we never know what she's going to do.
That'll be the YouTube video, man. Guy gets eyes clawed out like cat named Maybe.
I named her Maybe because I couldn't decide on what to name her, and I couldn't decide on whether or not her eyes were going to pop out of her head. I was like,
Yeah.
I was like, are our eyes gonna fall out? Maybe. Look at her eyes are crazy. Maybe.
You can hang with me. I don't care about Lynn. I got a bunch of dogs and cats.
Tell me about your dogs. I'm like a
Yeah, I got a bunch of shelter dogs. I do a lot of work with animal friends and all the shelters and stuff. Sure, man. Yeah, you know, but the thing is, like, I'm like an alcoholic at a bar. Every time we do a fundraiser, I bring a dog on. I'm like 2 away from being on animal work. Next year, you guys gonna see me, no shirt on.
Can't kick me out with $28.
and 28 dogs, but you definitely can't have
Maybe
20.
my side.
Can't kick him out.
We gotta bring her on the show. She's good.
Huh?
She's good. Look at that.
Right, buddy.
So I gotta ask you, who runs your Twitter account? Not you.
Frank Murgy does most of it.
I knew it.
I do some of it.
What about your Instagram?
Everything.
Everything.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
I know. What is he doing on there? He's not tweeting. You're just like
Just announce things that I'm doing, and keep everyone abreast of the shows when I do shows and stuff like that.
Are you even gonna try social media at all?
This is about the most
No way.
I do
This is
right
it.
here. This
You're
show.
yeah. This is it. Oh, thank you. That's so nice of you. This is a Facebook show.
I'll embrace a little more maybe when I'm 99 dead. I like entertaining. I don't want to be a fucking computer analyst.
Oh, well, yeah. That's a bad show to say on. We're a computer show, I think, right, Dustin? Is this a computer show?
Yeah, I have computers over
Is
here.
that what that thing
They
is?
make the world run, man. Computer analysts make the world run. Get shitheads like me on the air like this. It's good.
Cool. Well,
No,
thanks.
but yeah, I like leaving weird. You know what it is? I don't think I'm interesting enough. Like I try to, like I leave little messages on Twitter and stuff, and I think I'm an asshole. Who wants to listen to me? It's like, so it's that's what I have to maybe get more interesting.
I think so.
don't
It's
embrace
pretty
it.
interesting. If you follow funny motherfuckers like me,
Yes, I do.
then
That's how I get my fix.
then Twitter's great.
Yes.
So
Can
what
I just
about-
repeat what you say?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, retweet.
Retweet,
Yeah,
retweet,
there's a retweet. Yeah.
retweet. So you worked on a movie recently. You were in a movie. Were you ever in a movie before that movie?
I was in a couple of bit part movies. This is
Yeah.
the first, real movie. Another You with 2 Ton Films. Friend Chris Robert, Josh Foley was the producer, and Diego Bonetta, the guy from Rock of Ages, is a star, and it's a little part, a small part. I like that. I got a real rush out of it. I get a rush out of doing stand up and doing stuff like this, live with audiences.
Are you rushing right now?
I am actually.
You can tell.
I do. This is what it's all about. Entertainment. I love it. Since I was a kid, man.
Just the cat.
First time on stage. That's why I like watching Ray work it out and stuff. I mean, it's hard. Stand up and performance is hard. It's hard to get a laugh, man. I'm not kidding. I was sitting there thinking of my first gigs. Like first week I ever did stand up, man. I was in a little club in Murray, and I got attacked by a midget. True story. Little person. Help me. We used to drink at the bar, and I didn't know how to handle hecklers or anything. And I'm up on stage and doing the show, and all of a sudden he comes up under these lights, and he looked like Barney Rowe. Yeah. He had like little hair, blonde hair, parted. And I didn't have a heckling line. And this is all I said. And I just looked at him and said, wow, you look like Barney Rowe. So he attacked me. I gave him a stiff arm. I gave him my little hands. And he swept them away. But it was one of my first shows, and I went up. Got better after that. So, but it's tough. It's tough to do standing at first. But it's exciting. It's an exciting thing. That's the beauty of performing. You never know when a midget's going to attack.
Dude, well, watch Dustin. Keep an eye on him. He's angry, and I'm pretty sure he's drunk. So,
You're angry.
and he's also a midget, and he's very close to being a midget. So. Yeah, check. Can we get a shot on Dustin? There he goes. That's his little chair. We put his little chair up front. He didn't want to sit in it.
Oh, yeah, the chair.
He outgrew it.
Wow, yeah, and a little piano here. Like,
Yeah.
I thought that's pretty impressive.
What was your character's name on Bigfoot, on the Bigfoot movie? That's the.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Bigfoot movie. I'm excited
Got
about
some
that.
Bigfoot people
It's
in
really, it's really funny. It's really funny. I play a doctor, some weird doctor.
Oh yeah.
Little role in there
Dr.
too.
Krenn.
Dr. Krenn, yes.
Was that it? Really?
Yeah, I mean, sure. A urologist. No, no, they're just like some generic doctor guy. It's just a small part, but I enjoyed it. I love working with Zawodni. Really.
That was so funny.
Yep, very fun. There's a lot of great talent here in Pittsburgh. Really, it's a lot of great actors. You know, behind the
I
scenes.
feel like a lot of them have been in this basement.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Well, at least some of the most
Kidnapped or willingly?
I mean,
Someone trying to buy this house and walk in and go, there's homemade porn going here.
Oh my gosh, maybe any idea?
I'll tell you, I knew it, Myrna. We're out of here.
Do you have any idea how crazy my neighbors think I am? They moved. They just moved out. They were like, fuck this. That girl is fucking crazy. Yeah, we were like parking in their back. Yeah, they're scared of me.
That's good. Now they have no more complaints. They're gone.
I know.
It's good. Very good.
So what did you like doing better? Did you like doing film or radio better?
They're so different. I love live radio. I love radio, man. It's like, walking a wire without a net. Just like this. Anything live. You say it, it's out there. You can't take it back. You put the genie back in a bottle. So I did enjoy that with radio. There was a thing when the FCC started to get weird and the fines were getting big. They started to tell me, hey man, if somebody swears, you're going to get fined. You, not the company. It's $250,000.
$250,000?
Yeah. So I'm like, holy shit. Not on air.
You didn't say it on air, though.
No, I thought it. But we had a delay. With a little button. And it's 7 seconds. It takes 7 seconds to reboot. So if you say fuck. By the way, am I allowed to say fuck on this?
Oh my gosh, we prefer if you did.
I'll wait 40 minutes in. 2 fucks later. You ask permission.
The more you say it, the later I have to go and edit all.
Oh, sorry.
No, fuck that. Fuck that fucking shit. Let him edit that shit. Motherfucker.
Oh, but anyway. So you say fuck, right? And then, but the thing is, it takes about a minute to reboot. So if you come in and say fuck, fuck.
What about
the second one we get on? So we had Tracy Morgan come in the show. He is flying. He comes in. I don't know him. I just met him. I'm like, hey, I'm Jimmy. Jimmy, I want to make you pregnant. I'm like, I'm looking for the beep button.
Looking for Plan B. Where was I?
2 minutes into 2 minutes in. Yeah, I love Pittsburgh. I'll make Pittsburgh pregnant. Fuck you. He said it. I was waiting for it. I was like a ninja. He said it, I hit it. Goes through a minute or so, we get out, go to commercial. Because I knew he was a double fucking or something. I don't know. I know it can't be. So I huddle over to him. I said, look, let's do the interview and not have it on the air. He'll never know. So we put like some bunch of music on. He's doing a 10-minute interview, which he did drop. That probably said fuck like 2 times. And I just looked at him like, I don't care. And he was never on the air. He never knew. He just laughed the whole time. So yeah.
Did he get paid?
Well, so he got paid at the club, yeah.
Yeah.
Promote his show and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. But I do enjoy radio. I did enjoy radio. I love podcasting too. There's no, boundaries and things. And I love the acting too. It's different. They're all different games. It's different things. They're all the common denominator of performance.
Is this the first time you've ever combined the two?
Yes.
Live comedy and
and
film.
Basement.
And yeah. Live talking and basement.
Yes.
Live feed.
Live feed.
With video, yeah. So people are listening, people are watching.
Yes, I thought my first kidnapping video would be the first. This is first.
Thanks for coming, man. Do you like music? Yeah. You're a radio DJ fan.
Yes, I love
We have
music.
a fucking motherfucking shit.
Yeah.
goddamn awesome motherfucking band.
We got a
Come
great
on.
local band. That's
We
the other,
do.
that's the other thing about Pittsburgh. We got some great
Musicians.
They've used us all seen for years, man.
Absolutely.
I love it. A lot of young bands. Get out there. The key is you got to get out there and support them. You hear these bands, go out to the clubs and support these young bands, man. Buy their music too.
Oh yeah.
It's only 99 cents. Sure.
And date them.
That's right. Help them out.
Mhm.
Support. You're your best, Sereny. I love you, man.
Oh, I love you
That's
too.
very funny, major talent.
Thank you.
I love you. Love watching the show. Thanks for Thanks for doing that.
Oh yeah. We had to stop the dryer cycle, so you can finish.
Can I
it.
finish?
Yeah, you can finish.
Now, am I the only one that maybe's ever bonded with like that?
You are
On the show?
On the couch on the show.
Really?
Yeah. She's usually up there shitting chickens. She's shitting chickens, and she's so afraid of everybody. Like she's afraid of her own. She's afraid of her own litter box.
My other cat is going to be pissed.
Yeah.
Elvis, when I get home.
She's gonna smell maybe on you.
My other cat is really got to look.
She's gonna be like, "Were you with another cat tonight?" You should be like, "Maybe."
He's got a piss. He does. He cocks his head. He gives a look. He actually, if he could talk, he'd be James Spader in Blacklist. He is. I'm serious. He'll look at me like he'll wait. He'll give me a. I know you have another. See the hair all over. Mom done shit behind the curtain.
This litter box right behind the green screen.
Maybe not the camera. Hey, thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
Thanks We'll be right back with Misaligned Mind right after this commercial break. Did you get that?
Let's go right. Put it on Sereny.
Do I go back? No.
No, you're good.
Sereny, and take us out.
We'll be right back with Misaligned Mind right after this commercial break.
Thank you. That's okay.
Thanks, Jim. That was awesome.
All right, so we gotta set everything up. So you're gonna be over here, Travis, pretty much. And we need to move the table back here. And if everyone could be really cool, the band's gonna be formed over here, so we need all the chairs right here.
Bring your chair up.
Everyone bring the chair up, and Dan, if you maybe can help Sereny, we need to move this desk against this wall. Morgan,
Are we gonna move this first?
No, we're going to do it.
Okay, gotcha.
It's cheating.
TV, where's that going?
Right up against
Run solo, just do the,
It's Misaligned
Come on, microphone.
He said bring the chairs over.
Go, microphone.
Might be easier.
I go act that way, microphone. That was fun. How many people so watch this you got? How much time we got these people in this room?
My meeting should switch sides, boys. We're not. I'm sorry, did you want me to sit there? I'm sorry, that's
this, I mean, it's by yourself.
How much time we got, Dustin? Jared went to the bathroom. Oh, okay. What's her name? Misaligned Mind. No, I mean, Zach, we had a band called Tarzan and Dave's. And then Jared, I don't know what else he's playing. I know he was playing in Atlantic City. Down in it's gonna be the name of the song that they're opening with me. I got words to you'll hear
Dustin, how do you feel about me putting the TV on the desk for their set? Okay.
Let me know if you need it.
Take your drink off the okay, off the table, and then you can bring the band in. So okay.
Jared, come to the bathroom.
That's so weird.
Yeah, right?
It's usually like one in the room, two, maybe.
What's it?
Check.
We're back. What's up, everybody? This is Misaligned Mind. This is Jared. It's his motherfucking birthday. It's Jamie on drums. Yeah, feel free for free stuff, guys. We're down. Two awesome songs for us. There was a girl on Twitter.
Feedback.
Ready to go? All right. Do it. Misaligned Mind, everybody.
Come on, thank you for clapping. We started in February, and we're called Misaligned Mind, as you know by now. And this song is going to be the name of our record. It's called Morgan Freeman's Supermassive Black Hole.
And all their sponsors.
Yeah!
Party show down there. Show down there. Yeah.
That's